I mean, so did y'all miss the queen or what? Like, did y'all miss me or not? She is back. Oh.
Pretty. Brown. Pretty. Oh boy.
So welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me back here at Fit for a Queen. I am your favorite butch queen, Neptune Luciano, and I'm back with yet another video. I know y'all been like, damn bitch, well where have you been at? We gonna get to that. But for all of my newcomers, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, you know I always appreciate the love and support. And without further ado, this video is just gonna be a catch-up video. What is up, what's new with me, and just getting excited. So let's kick it, let's chill, get you a snack, get you something to drink, and let's kick. So YouTube, my YouTube family, my new members, my old members. So where have I been? Bitch, where, you know, I was posting and doing reviews and this and that, and I was on a nice little roll. And then it was just like radio silence. Where has the girl been? So I was fortunate enough to get casted as a core background member on the show Pose on FX. And if you follow me on any of my social media platforms, especially on IG, under Neptune Luciano, you have probably seen some pictures that I posted along the way with episodes that I have been in Pose, or like maybe costumes and things of that nature. So that took up a lot of my time besides me, like, you know, doing my like regular job, you know, working for like a tech company. So it's just like it was a lot of like juggling around. And for any of you that know, like when you shoot as far as TV shows, TV film work, your schedule is definitely not your own. Not your own. Like, I mean, to know that you're booked one day, it's just like a lot of the times you don't know your call time until later that night. Even that could change by the morning time. You know, when you're gonna get done, you could try to guess based on like the sides and the scenes that need to be filmed and all of that nature, but it's so hard to say. So, yeah, so my time really wasn't my own per se, and it was like a big juggling game with those two things. And then because of that, you know, something had to kind of give. So YouTube started to kind of like take the back burner. And it wasn't so bad as far as it taking the back burner. I mean, I'm sure that I did lose a little momentum, especially being a new YouTuber. But it gave me time to kind of like reevaluate like what I wanted to invest in my channel. Like, you know, kind of study like the feedback that I've gotten and everything of that nature. So as you probably noticed, if you aren't new to my channel, it may look a little different with some of the lighting and equipment and everything like that. So just to tell you kind of quickly the new things that I have thrown in here. I currently have now like a ring light. As you guys know, I shoot with my phone. So I have a ring light that has like a little mirror on it. I have soft boxes now, and I have a green screen, which is, you know, behind me give me a little background. I'm gonna throw up something behind me. I don't know what I'm gonna throw up there, but I'll throw up something behind me, something cute. But you might not be able to see it because my little couch, the back of it is a little high. So I have to get me maybe a little chair where I could pull the camera closer and it'll just be all screen behind me, you know? But But yeah, but so far, like, I went ahead and got those things, and I'll talk a little bit more about those things a little later, but just to stay on track so I don't be like all over the place. Pose, if you have never watched it before, get your ass to Netflix, watch the first season, then jump on over to Hulu, you can watch the second season, you know, or if you don't have those subscriptions and you know, you just want to test out a couple of episodes, bitch, you can go over to the iTunes store, you can purchase, you know what I mean, like, but it is a show about the 1980s Black and Latino subculture of ballroom in New York City. So a lot of times people are like, ballroom, what is ballroom dancing? And the easiest way to help people understand that, what it is, I hate to always make this reference, but you know, Madonna's Vogue, all of that, even though Madonna did not create it, but once I say Madonna's Vogue, people are like, oh yeah, that whole scene, where she got it from, it's about that. And Paris is Burning, if you've seen Paris is Burning. So it touches on that. It is a lot of stories of different people in real life in ballroom, and they are kind of like mixed together in a nuanced way to collectively tell stories of like a minority within a minority. So I just feel like it's a great show. The representation is amazing. To see young trans women of color be represented, and even in scenes that are particularly in the ballroom scene, there are young trans men that are represented. And I mean, you may not know because, you know, it's not said, but just meeting them on set, you know, myself personally, and getting acquainted with them. So it's just, it's great. It's an amazing show in that sense, and it's like really, really special and dear to me personally. But I tell everyone to watch it. You'll love the stories, you know, you will love the raw talent of it all, and all of that good stuff. So tune in to Pose. We just wrapped the second season up. So next year, the third season, we putting it out into the universe. Your girl needs a character role, bitch. I need a character motherfucking role up on there. You know, so I was just thinking like, well, you know, what could I seriously play? You know, I could play masculine. You know, I could wash this paint on and give you very, you know, give you that. You know, I could take it all the way to the other side. You know what I mean? And or I could just be like right up in the middle. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to be like a rival to Blanca. Do I want to be a rival to Elektra? Do I want to be maybe one of her proteges? Do I want to be like a cousin of Candy's that come out of the woodwork? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, could write something up. We could think of something. So, you know. But season 3, I'm definitely trying to get up in there. And yeah, we'll keep the magic just going. So, yes. Oh, and another thing on Pose, I was able to not only meet a lot of great other younger artists and also people from the ballroom scene, icons that I've, you know, admired from afar since I've joined ballroom, which was back in like 2004. But with that being said, I also got to meet somebody who was like very inspirational to me, which was Billy Porter. And that was just amazing for me because I've always admired him, his courage and being willing to like take risks, you know, everything from being on the red carpet to like just his performances, like his vocal abilities are crazy. So just seeing him work and do his thing, I was definitely like Bitch, like taking notes, like, okay, he did like that. Okay, when you in that, okay, work. Like, you know what I mean? So, I got a chance to learn from one of the greats. So, it paid off again, bitch. So, just soaking up all the knowledge that I can, or that I could, made that experience mean that much more. So, that's enough for that. And, now to kind of touch on what I was mentioning before. So the new equipment that I have, I will put the links in the description box. I guess it may be helpful to somebody. Like I said, I'm a newer YouTuber, and I know that sometimes newer YouTubers, we say, well, what do we need? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if people are like me when it comes to starting a new project. You want somebody to give you a list and say, this is what you need to get started, period. And it could be with YouTube, it could be with doing a makeup look, it could be with doing a hairstyle. When you're new to something, you want somebody to be like, what is the package that I need to get started? Just give me a list. You know what I'm saying? What's a good this? What's a good that? What's a good this? And the thing that I struggled with as a new YouTuber was, you know, not wanting to waste money, not wanting to buy a shit ton of things just because somebody said this is the best this or this is the best that, and I get it and I don't know how to use it, or I get it and it's just collecting dust, you know, because first shooting YouTube, you have to be comfortable enough to get in front of a camera and to speak about something, whatever that may be, and then also to have consistency. I know I gotta work on that last one, but if you don't have those things, you can have all the equipment in the world, but it won't be shit. So I try to work on the first part first. Feel like I got a little bit of a hold on that, so now I am getting the equipment part together. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I have a ring light. My ring light is by a company called Neewer, Neewer, and I purchased that off of Amazon. And I like it because it's an 18-inch LED ring light, and it came with like a little remote that I can like start and stop like the filming, and like take pictures, and it works through like Bluetooth with my phone. And it comes with like a soft shoe, which is a little thing like a holder that you can put your phone in and slide into the ring light. And it also comes with a mirror for the ring light. It's like I just went through puberty almost. Sorry, my allergies have been crazy, so I've been like sneezing and coughing with this up and down weather here in New York City. So forgive me if my voice is like going in and out, like. But yeah, it comes with a mirror that is screwed into like my ring light, and then it also comes with the filters that you can snap on it. So the filters is like a white frosty one, and then also like an orange frosted one that's like makes it appear to be warmer. So those are cool. And then I got 2 soft boxes here, and the soft boxes that I bought, they are by, oh shit, I forgot who they're by. I got them from Amazon as well. They were rated well. I will put down in the description box the company that I got those from. They were on sale for like $60 for 2 of them. And soft boxes take up a lot of a room. I mean, the room that I'm filming in, like, it's not huge, so like, knowing what I know now, I could have just maybe used just the soft boxes, or I could have just gotten the ring light. Maybe one or the other. So if you are in a dilemma, like, where you're first starting off and maybe you only want to spend but so much money, depending on the size room that you're filming in, you may not need a setup of all of these lights, you know, so you could build on what you actually need. But the ring light, as far as wanting to do beauty and things of that nature, and I like how it's dimmable and all of that stuff, I feel like that's kind of like the first way to go, you know, as far as the entry, and then the soft boxes are secondary. And then I have a green screen, and my green screen is by a place called Elgato, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's called Elgato. And what I love about this green screen is that, you know, like if you have like a flute or a clarinet, like that casing, it looks like a long clarinet almost. And then once you pop the little latches, it's already down inside of this little light container. And what you just do is you just pull up the handle in the middle, and as you're pulling it up, it's almost like you are, think of pulling down a blind, but instead of pulling it down pulling it down, think about pulling it from down, pulling it up. And it has these special like casters in the back, like that form into like an X. And so when you are lifting it up, that these casters, you know, they slowly bring up the screen and they hold it. So if you let it go, it stays there, because these casters that are behind it, and when you push it down, they just slowly collapse down. If that makes sense at all. But just click on the link about the green screen and you'll be able to like see what I'm talking about. But it is so dope, because I was just thinking, like, being new to green screens and everything like that, I was like, oh, I want a green screen. I just think green screens are cool just because you have the option to always change the background and just go somewhere else besides your living room. You know what I mean? And like, so I was like, I definitely want a green screen. But then once I started to try to do my research on them, I was just like, okay, there's so many ways to do a green screen. You could even do it by just buying a certain color green fabric and like clipping it up, you know what I mean? But then you have to make sure that it's straight, and it just seemed like a lot of work to try to rig it up certain ways. So once I seen this, I was like, yo, that's something that I don't need anybody's help to clip and put up each time, you know. And it's super quick. I could do it in a matter of minutes, pulling it up, putting it down, tucking it away, you know, if I don't want it to take up space or anything like that. So that was a great investment. But I know not everybody's gonna want a green screen or need a green screen. I guess it depends on not really the content and what you're gonna do. It just depends on what you want your background to look like and, you know, things of that nature. But I find it to be like a great necessity. This particular one is a great investment. And yeah, so hopefully to all of you that are returning to my channel, you can tell a little bit of a difference. Hopefully, bitch. Money well spent. Money well spent. Because as you all know, I used to just film with like daylight in the mornings, and then I try to film at night, you know, rigging up like my little just like floor lamps that I already have at home, and that was not like lighting that that, you know, you really want to put content out with, I guess you could say. But look, I'm gonna tell all my new YouTubers, if I were to worry about that, I never would have put out a lot of videos, you know, like, it's all a learning game, and you have to start from somewhere. Like, you have to start from somewhere. And it's not to worry about if it's not gonna be perfect. It's just appreciating the process being vulnerable enough to, like, you know, take a risk to, you know, make a little bit of a fool of yourself, you know, and just grow from that and do the research and figure out, you know, what tech you like to use and what works for you, and then what works with your content. It kind of works hand in hand, and I feel like that helps to help you discover what type of content you want to produce, or it also could help you figure out different ways to shoot and present the content that you might have already, you know, knew you wanted to do. So that's my whole spiel on that. The next thing I want to like try to get for my channel is a mic, and there's a couple of mics that I have in mind. Feel free, if you guys, to comment down below. Let me know if you know of like good microphones that you would recommend. I am looking towards maybe getting a mic by Shure. It's like a mobile version that is compatible like with iPhones and things of that nature, as well as it has a camera hookup. Or I'm gonna get the Hype mic, and that's by Apogee, and that is something that is a condensed mic, and it's just amazing, like the quality of it and everything. Great for like singing and all of that. So I'm kind of leaning more towards that. So we'll see. But that's gonna be my next little toy for my channel. All right, next thing. So, for my channel, what's gonna be next is, I don't know. I found with my channel that I like doing show reviews. Show reviews are fun. The only thing about show reviews is you definitely have to be on them, and it's a speed thing. So, you know, as soon as the episode comes out, it's like that like hours later or that next day, you need to have that review on out. So that's like a speed challenge. I have a competition that's coming up, and it is the second week of October. It is a kind of like drag modeling challenge, and I want to like not only look my best but feel my best, and I want to kind of put myself through like a boot camp, like getting ready for this competition, you know. So time is like winding down, you know, and I have to like be able to fit into certain things and and all of that. So I want to get snatched, you know, and I have in my mind's eye what that looks like. And even though I feel as though fitness should be a lifestyle rather than just trying to do it for a special occasion, because then you might let the shit fly out the window once it's all said and done. But I feel like this particular event is something that is a good incentive for me to, you know, get myself together, buckle down on my eating habits, buckle down on being consistent when it comes to working out, and all of the above. So I am debating about taking you all on that like fitness boot camp / competition countdown, taking y'all along for the ride with me on that, because I mean, it's one thing to be vulnerable, but a bitch ain't trying to show y'all me out of shape. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta give me a little head start, you know what I mean? So I can show you some old pictures like, okay, this is when I first started, but a bitch done tightened up a little bit, so, you know. But, I'll see. I'll see. I'll work it out. But that would be something that'd be good to do, because I would love to talk about, you know, it's so many things that I feel like is incorporated with fitness, more than just going lifting weights, going doing cardio. I know how to do all of that. And I'm very familiar around the gym and around the weight room and exercises and things of that nature. But there's things like, you know, mental health and things about, you know, being LGBTQ, working out in gyms where it's hyper-masculine sort of environment, what that comfortability feels like, what it looks like, how it may hinder and stump you from achieving your goals. It's a lot of things that I feel like is more involved in being fit, you know? So those are some things that I would want to talk about too along this fitness ride, this boot camp countdown to showtime. So yeah, let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because, you know, bitch ain't getting paid for these videos, so I don't want to just be making shit that y'all not gonna be, you know, watching, commenting on, giving a bitch a feedback on, you know? So let me know down below, shit, and we'll see how that goes. You already know it's gonna be more beauty. I'm gonna be upping my beauty a little more, and especially since I have my lighting now, I'm gonna be like, you know, want to show off my little looks, you know what I mean? My little, gonna be wanting to show this beat off a little bit more, you know what I mean? And even though this is from, you know, working 4-day shift, you know, sweating, running around the city, you know, this is about 2-3 in the morning right now. So this is about a 12-hour beat right now. So I hope it don't look too bad. But if your beat can stay on for 12 hours, working a shift, running around a muggy ass city, millions of people, and still be sitting, bitch. And still be sitting, bitch. And still be sitting, bitch. Then you done did a little something right, okay? But nah, yeah. And then one is like a wild card. I like to do art stuff, like draw, origami. I'm very like random and kind of secretly like a dork like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I may do like a special little DIY, like little arts and crafts shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's still an adventure. But we'll see. And hopefully, you know, you guys, like I said, will give me more feedback or ideas, or, you know, as far as videos, because I'm game. I am game. You know, I'm trying to get the people what they want, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I just wanted to come through, give you guys an update, let you know that I've been just living life, appreciative of every moment, and pushing through to make these dreams come true, entertaining the world, and communicating with the world the best way I know how, through the performing arts, you know, through song, through dance, and all of that good stuff. So I'm here, I'm queer. I'm back. Shit, I can't figure out another rhyme. Look it up. But I'm back, and I hope you guys are gonna be back to join me. And thank you all again. And have a good night. Peace.